Okay, so we're just going to continue on our lesson. And now the second part of this is the depreciation. Now, let's talk about what the depreciation is. Once we purchase a vehicle and we drive it off the lot, okay, a new vehicle's value will start to depreciate. Okay, so that's the word that maybe we've heard before, or maybe not. Well, what's depreciate mean? It means that its value drops, right? The value gets less and less. And it makes sense, right? Because the more you drive the car, right, there's some wear and tear. There's higher mileage. So it will lose its value. So the largest amount of depreciation occurs in the first year. As a result, many people look to purchase a car that are 1 to 3 years of age, 1 to 3 years old. So these vehicles have depreciated, so they're cheaper to buy, but they're somewhat still kind of brand new, right? And they still have the warranty. So there kind of gives you a little bit of a reason why it's okay. So if you read this part in here, it kind of gives us the reason why it would be a good idea to buy a slightly older cars. Okay, so it's a little bit cheaper, but it still has some kind of a warranty in mind in there. So example number 4, calculating the value of after 1 year of depreciation. So this person buys a new car that is valued $24,000. The value is $24,000. In the first year, the value of the car depreciates. That means that they lost the value by 20%. They lost the value by 20%. Now, what's the value of the car after 1 year? What is the value of the car after 1 year? So this is what we're going to do. Depreciation. We know it's 20%. So 20% of the value. So 20% means 20 out of 100, which is 0.2. Is everybody okay with that? 20% would be 20 out of 100, which is 0.2, times 24,000. So they lost the value by this much. So 0.2 times 24,000 is 4,800. This is the value lost. Okay, that's what they lost. They depreciated. So if this is what they lost, what remains? So the new value after 1 year. Okay, so it used to be 24,000. And then this is how much they lost, 4,800. So now, what remains is 19,200. Okay. So in this case, what you could do is figure out how much value was lost, and then take it away, and then that gives us the value remaining. Value remaining. Okay, is that good? Let's take a look. That's for 1 year. The next example is calculating the value of multiple depreciation. Okay, so let's take a look. Benigna buys a new car that is valued 19,500. So the value is 19,500. Its value will depreciate by 18% in first year, depreciate 18% on the first year, and 14% the second year. So as you can see here in this particular example, the first year there's a greater loss, 18%. And then the second year it's only 14%. So calculate the value of the car after 2 years have passed. We're going to do it in two steps in here. So the first year depreciation. Okay, the first year is 18%, so 0.18 times 19,500. Okay, so 0.18 times 19,500. So they lost 3,510. This is the value lost in year 1. Year 1. Okay. So what's the new value after year 1? So value after year 1, okay, it used to be 19,500, but now we lost 3,510. 3,510. What remains is 15,990. Okay, so now that's after 1 year is now worth 15,990. Now we're going to do another depreciation the following year, second year. So depreciation again. Okay, how much did we lose? We're losing 14%, so that's going to be 0.14 times what?
That second value.
So times the value of 15,990. Right. Because it's no longer 19,000. It's now 15,990. So let's do that. Okay. So once we calculate that, I got 2238.60. I know it doesn't have the 0 there, but we have to put the 0 because it's 60 cents. So this is the depreciation, the value lost in year 2. So this is the value lost in year number 2. So what's the remaining? So value after year 2. Okay. It used to be 15,990. Okay. Okay, so we're coming from year 1. That's how much it is. And then in year 2 we lost 2238 and 60 cents. So now it's $13,751, and then I gotta put 40 cents at the end. So that's what remains in year 2. Okay, so this one here we have to do it in 2 different parts. Okay, calculate the depreciation, figure out what remains. Calculate the next depreciation, figure out what remains. And that's pretty much it. That's it. Okay, is that good? Not so bad? Okay. So we're gonna pause it right here.